everybody, welcome to Bun's My channel and today with me I am Shrida Chimpakdi. This is another video about question and answer. We are going to answering some interesting question from our audience today and joining with me is Eric. So Eric, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Shalida. How are you today?
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm excited to answer those questions again. It was so much fun from last time.
Yeah, that was like kind of fun the last time, indeed. And all right, so why not? Let's just jump right into it. Are you ready for the first question?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right. This one is from Duncan Donut Donut. What a name! Oh my God, Duncan
Mm.
Donut Donut.
No, I
What?
don't think that this is real name.
I know it's probably just a YouTube name. Why bar
Yeah.
girl Sin Sod so
Hmm.
high? I guess it's about 2 million baht. All right. First of all, I think everybody knows what bar girls are, right? But Sin Sod,
Yeah.
like, can you explain what that is for somebody who has never been to Thailand, has no idea what it is, but they've probably heard the word
Mm.
before, and like, can you explain it from the beginning to the end? Sin Sod.
Sure. Mr. Donut Donut, or you have explained by yourself or what? Just kidding. Okay, so Sin Sod in Thailand mean I heard some my foreigner friends said is a dowry, some like dowry that the guy have to give the girl's parents when if they're going to marry the girl. That's what we call Sin Sod in Thai. So yeah, I think 2 million baht for bar girl is pretty high. I'm not sure how did you get that idea from, because for 2 million baht is more for like celebrities sometimes. Like who has a good education and good career, like decent woman who will get that much. Um, yeah, even the office worker, like all my colleague or my friend, Thai friends, nobody get that much.
What's the
Let's say
typical
around
What's the typical dowry in Thailand?
let's say 500, yeah, 500,000
Okay, that's not too
to
bad.
1 million. Yeah, 500 to 1 million.
Now,
Mm.
I was reading something about this a few months ago when I was doing um, research for one of the videos, and it said that sometimes people actually give this money to the family, but then they give it back afterwards. Is that true?
Uh, for Thai people, like yeah, the after the girl's parent gets Sin Sod from the man, right? So the girl's parent will be the person who pay for the wedding, pay for the wedding ceremony. So they only have left just a little after pay all these expenses for the wedding cost. And it depends on the agreement between the parents and the girl. Sometimes the parents give the girl back if you know if the girls and the guys has no money, like they're
Oh,
not really that rich. So the parents will feel like feel want to help the daughter and the
oh, so it's
guy.
like if the
Mm.
parents have
It
enough money
depends.
already, they might give back some
Mm.
of the inside to the couple, especially if they're a young couple without too much money or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh.
And sometimes I heard a case like grandparents or the parent will be the person who the parent of the guy or the grandparent of the guy will pay for this sin sort.
Okay.
It depends on the situation. If the guy very rich and you show the money, let's say 2 million or 1 million for the sin sort, and the people in that village will think that, oh my god, you are rich and have money, wealthy, like, oh, you are like smart, blah blah. You will get the good compliment from the villages people for at the wedding. You will look like a
Oh.
king. If you
Okay.
if you show if you are like, if for example, if you foreigner and you give a dowry for like 500,000, same as the Thai young couple, Thai man give to the girl, then you will look like, oh my god, really? That's it?
Oh, it's
They
not
will look
enough,
down at
right?
you. Yeah, they will look
Oh
down at
my
you. Yeah,
God.
so it depends on how wealthy the man is.
Wow. So you hear that, guys? If you want to marry there, Chalita, then you're gonna have like 10 million baht or something like that, right?
Come on, I'm not a celebrity.
All right, let's go to the next question.
All right, yeah, that hope answer to
All
this
right,
this question and clear
so,
enough.
so yeah, it was. So this question was not question, it's a comment really from Eric Wrigley. I had put a post in the community section about these Grab guys. These all these guys are doing deliveries from different companies. It's really locked down in Bangkok right now, and really not much people are out on the streets. It's not so easy to go to stores and to restaurants and so on. And these guys are like risking themselves to come and drop off all your groceries. In Thailand, you can order groceries online, just like in other modern countries. Food online, you can electronics, almost anything you can order using one of the
Yeah.
apps or something like that. And these guys will bring it for you. Lockdown, no lockdown. And even when it's not lockdown, it like late at night and so on. They work really hard, and they don't really get a lot of money. For
Yeah.
instance, yeah, when I order to bring to my home, like lunch or groceries or something, because I work at home these days, they get paid like 25 baht for the delivery. Okay, this is less than $1. Okay, and they have to buy gas, they have to feed their families and so on. So I usually give a tip. If I see 25 baht, I give a tip like I always give a tip at least 50 baht every time. Okay. Because I see these guys, sometimes I talk to these guys, sometimes people from the office talk to them and it's okay, for the whole day, they might make 500 baht, 1,000 baht, something like that, which is really not that much. Um, and so Eric Wrigley said that people who use this service, which is the customers that order from Grab, from Food Panda, from all of these services, that are lazy. But what do you think about this, Charlie?
No, you don't want to risk your life get infected. COVID. COVID is spreading everywhere. It is safer for you to just at wait at home and get the food delivery. Not
Yeah.
really lazy. It's consume you a lot of time actually to walk to the store or even drive to the store. Consume your gas and consume your time instead of like working, but you have to drive all the way to the restaurant. Sometimes the restaurant might be closed and you have to look around which one is open, which one is too much work.
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, if you're going to, let's say, go shopping at the supermarket, right? Maybe you don't want too much items. It's not like big shopping. It's just like a normal everyday shopping. You're gonna like kill a half day just going to the like few hours, well, just in the traffic, parking,
Hmm.
shopping, driving back again in the traffic. It's by the time you look around, it's hours and hours and hours, and then you could have just called,
Yeah.
the use the app and order exactly what you want, and these guys bring it to you in 30 minutes.
Right. Right. It's more convenience.
Yeah,
In this world, is everything is about convenience.
mhm. Somebody has
Mhm.
said that we shouldn't tip these guys because we can't afford it or something like that. Why? I think
What?
yeah, somebody said that today. That was they said, oh, I'll read the comment here. They said very distasteful comment when some
Oh,
people can't afford to tip during this time. Some people don't even
come
have
on, ten
jobs, but
baht. It's
you
10 baht
expect
is
them to tip.
fine.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's like you have some crazy people on YouTube. Seriously, I mean, it's like if you can't afford to tip, then don't tip. It's a tip. Nobody is really saying that you
Yeah,
should
yeah,
tip.
yeah. No, no. Yeah, no need. Nobody forced you to tip them, so
Yeah, yeah,
it's up to you.
yeah. It's like
Mm.
I see a lot of couples are on the bike now. There's two people on the
Oh
bike.
yeah, I saw that
You saw that
too.
too, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're helping each
Couple.
other, like when one person wait on the bike, another person go inside or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's wow, it's really interesting what's going on now in Bangkok. So we should help out these guys as much as we can, if we can. You know, that nobody's forcing you to, but it's a good idea. All
Yeah,
right.
for me, I'm not rich, so I tip 10 baht or 15 baht or 20.
Yeah, yeah, why not? I mean,
Yeah,
it helps. It helps. Um,
yeah.
okay, so this is about one of the condo videos that you did. Everyone likes those condo videos, Charlie. Actually, the condo videos get the most traffic, the most hits, the most views on the site. So,
Uh,
guys, we want to do some more condo videos. Condo videos. Obviously, we can't do it right now because of the lockdown, the pandemic, everything. We have to be really
mhm.
careful. Adolf 52 says, I'm planning on moving to Thailand after the coronavirus pandemic is over. And he's wondering if he can get a condo or apartment for 1 month or 2 months. Uh,
Mm.
what do you think about this, Shalida?
Mm. 1 or 2 months, then yeah, of course you have to go to the Airbnb.
So
Mm.
why is it that they
Uh,
can't get a condo for just short period of time? It's not so easy.
no, most of the condo owner of the unit, and they don't want to really get busy or look after their condo after they rent it out to the tenant. So they don't want a lot of job after that. So they prefer 6 months up to 1 year. Mm.
Okay, okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
And
for if they rent it out for 1 month or 2 months, then after 1 month they have to come back and take care of their room again and have to clean, have to check if everything okay. They don't have time for
that's
that.
true. That's true.
Mm.
I mean, when I first came to Thailand, at least well, I would say in the last few years, I stayed at Airbnbs for like more than a year, and that was because I wasn't like fully established in Thailand as yet. I didn't know where to stay and what I've been doing, and I was traveling a lot around Asia as well. And so, one of the nice things about Airbnbs is that if you are just staying here for a month or two or even 3 months, uh, really anything less than 6 months, it's best to just
Mhm.
stay in Airbnbs because number one, it's a condo, just like any condo that you would rent for a full, year or 6 months. It's the same kind of condo. It's not like lesser or anything like that. It's the same kind of condo. That's number one.
Mm.
Number two is that you can stay in a condo for 2 weeks and then decide if you want to stay in a different neighborhood. You can change and go to a different condo for another 2 weeks. You can stay in a condo for a weekend. You can stay in a condo for a month. It's up to you. Yeah, it's going to cost a bit more than if you are renting it for 6 months or a year, but you're not. So Airbnb is we always recommend to people contacting us for short-term rentals to just use Airbnb. You have a great variety all over Bangkok, all over Thailand, to even the smallest village in the most rural province. You can get an Airbnb to stay at,
Mm.
or the best
Mm.
or worst areas in Bangkok. You'll always get a
Mm.
condo, and you can rent it for like a couple of nights to kind of decide if you want to stay in that area. And then if you
Mm.
don't, you can, or if you do, you can talk to the owner and then stay longer, or you can move to a different condo, a nicer condo if you want. So you have a lot of flexibility with that, and you don't have to pay a
Mhm.
deposit.
Mm.
All right,
Yeah, and it's actually also cheaper than the hotel if you want to stay for a few days. I use
that's
Airbnb all the time
right.
as well when I go to another city like Pattaya or Hua Hin
That's
province.
that's
Yeah,
correct.
it's
It's
cheaper than
actually
hotel.
cheaper
Yeah.
than hotel. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about
Hmm.
that part. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is one of the polls that we have on the site. What kind of video should be published next? Um, I always like to put up fun option in the polls, but retirement in Thailand, 33%. A lot of people interested in that. Obviously, that's the biggest one. People want
Mm.
videos about that. So we probably have to do some more. How to spend a year in Thailand for people less than 50 years old. That's the next biggest one.
Mm.
Afterwards, what lockdown is like in Bangkok. No one really wants to know about lockdown in
No one
Bangkok.
wants to know about it because
No.
it's quite obvious. It's quite
Yeah.
obvious. The news
Yeah.
are all over places.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
finally, Shalita swiping on Tinder and rejecting guys. Uh, we're actually working on,
Sure.
yeah, we're actually working on a video. We actually have one video in the can already, guys. Doing that because seriously, and not to get too much off topic here, but we've a lot of guys ask us, about dating in Thailand, and it's a question we get
Mm.
from almost everyone in the channel eventually at some point. All right, and as you know, we have a couple of popular videos on the channel already about that. So we actually wanted to go through real Tinder in real life and show you the kind of mistakes guys just like you are making in Tinder and try to help you, what you should do when you see a lady like Charlita on Tinder, what you should say,
Mm.
what you shouldn't say, and you will see the kind of mistakes that guys are making there. Okay, so we have that video coming up for you. We're gonna do it's a two-part series and it's a lot of fun to make, but it turned out to be very long, so we have to be doing a lot of editing and blurring and everything. So it's taking some time, but it will be here soon. Okay. Now
Mm.
the colossal blanket. Um, we've seen him comment a few times. I think he's a channel member. Yeah, he's a channel member. Do the year in Thailand for under 50-year-olds, please. There's a ton of videos about
Mm.
retirement in Thailand elsewhere. Oh,
Mm.
hmm.
Do the year in Thailand
Yeah.
one
So
year.
yeah, some people want to stay in Thailand for 6 months, 1 year, or maybe a little bit
Uh,
longer. Before the pandemic, you could do it. I mean, you could go and then you could maybe go and spend a week in Vietnam, and come back again. But obviously now that's not possible.
mm.
So yeah, I don't know. That used to be my life too, to be honest with you. Even though I'm over 50, but I'm not ready to retire as yet or anything. And you can't do that anymore. Not because you can't come to Thailand. Obviously, Thailand is one of the few countries in the region that's actually open. But the point is that you can't easily go to another country because you maybe have to do a quarantine in that country, or most of the countries are actually just closed. You just can't go. Vietnam, Philippines, um, Bali,
Mm.
Cambodia,
Yeah.
Laos, Myanmar,
Everywhere.
they're all closed. Oh, this is all of the
All
countries right
Asia.
around Thailand. Yeah. It's
Mm.
like Japan. It's not easy to go to Japan anymore. Uh, is Korea open or closed?
Ah, yeah, Korea open
It's open, but
recently.
probably have to do quarantine though, right? I think you have to do
Mm.
quarantine.
Yeah, I think they only accept people who have been vaccinated.
Oh, okay. So if you have a vaccine, yeah. So you see, it's
Mm.
not so easy to do border runs anymore,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. So the visa options for these guys who are under 50 years old are quite limited. You pretty much can. Okay, so let me go through the options. Some of the options since we're here. Number one, you can stay in Thailand for 60 days or 3 months with a tourist visa. If you get a tourist visa from your home, then you get 60 days and you can extend for another 30 days while you're here. Okay, so that's 90 days. Okay. If you don't get a tourist visa, if you just have a visa exemption, this is coming to Thailand without a visa and then just getting a stamp so you don't need one, you can extend that for 30 days more, so you can get 60 days in total. Plus they give you the additional 15 days for quarantine if you're going to, well, everyone has to go through quarantine anyway. Even
And
Phuket.
also 60 day for COVID extension separately.
Yeah, there's a COVID extension that you can get, but it's not guaranteed that you're going to get it. A
Mm.
lot of people think that you can just get it, and they're kind of giving it out almost like candy now. Right? So
Oh,
it's not that difficult. But I wouldn't make my plans to come to Thailand and expect to get another additional 60 days off because of a COVID extension. In other words, we've seen people go to immigration and been here, and they've actually been turned down for this COVID extension. Some people just haven't gotten it, especially if you
oh,
came very recently. If you've been in Thailand since last year or something, you're probably going to get it, right? But if you've
mm,
been in Thailand, if you just came in the last few months and then so on, you're probably not going to get it because you can easily go back home. The COVID extension is for people who cannot travel, cannot go back home easily because their country is closed down or the flights are difficult to get or something like that. But like if you're going to the Europe, um, if you're going to Europe, if you're going to the US,
America?
Canada, yeah,
Oh,
it's not a problem. You can,
mm,
you're probably, it's not going to be, you better have a
mm,
damn good reason for a COVID extension to get one. Okay. Obviously, Australia is closed for entry. So if you're even Australian and you'll probably get a COVID extension because Australia is not allowing anyone in the country unless there's a very good reason. I think they're not even allowing anyone out of the country at this point in time. This is one of the few countries in the world that is doing that. Right? So okay, so we talk about tourist visa. Then there is the elite visa. Of course, you have to pay like 600,000 baht, and you can get a 5-year visa, and like a million baht for a 10 or 20 year visa, depending if your family is included or not. Um, then there is you can start a business in Thailand. Okay, a lot of people have done that, and done fairly well. Some people have not done fairly well. It's just the nature of businesses. And finally, there may be a few other visas that I'm overlooking, but we're talking about people under 50 here. There is the education visa. You can study Muay Thai, hand-to-hand combat, or study Thai language. Okay, so those are the main options for people that are under 50 years old right now. Oh, if you get a job in Thailand, obviously you'll get a visa.
mm.
Okay, but it's not so easy to get a job in Thailand right now.
Not now. Even Thai people don't get a job.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah. All right.
Mm,
So the best options: tourist visa, staying for 90 days, the education visa, study in Thai, um, and starting a business. Those are the three. Unless you want to do the elite visa, but those are the top three ones that you should look into. We have a great post on the website about that. I'll put it in the description below when we're done. All right.
mm.
Next question.
Next question.
Okay, so we just have two comments from Carlton Edwards, channel member, and William West. Um,
Mm.
Carlton Edwards said he's been searching for you for 120 years, Charlie.
You must be really old
Uh,
by now.
but-
Is he 130 or 25 years? Wow.
Mm. Let's assume that he was 18 years old, 20 years old when he started, right? Looking for you. So,
So he must be 135 by now.
yeah, probably. Yeah. All right.
Sure.
I think
For,
people love your guitar playing and singing. You have a great voice, Charlie, actually.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. So,
Mm, I don't really realize that.
yeah.
I just sing
Uh,
and just have fun.
mm, okay, good.
Mm.
Next question. Where to stay in Bangkok? This is one of the videos that Jaina did. Oh my God, Jaina looks so young here, younger than usual.
She's young.
Yeah, she's a young lady, college lady. Uh, any reason you didn't include any? And on 555, we got a lot of questions from him. Any reason you didn't include any neighborhoods on the west side of the Chao Phraya, like Thonburi, Bangwa, or Klong San?
Mm.
Um, What do you say about it? You know those areas, Charlie?
Yeah, I know those area is the across the river, Chao Phraya River, in the opposite side of Bangkok in Thonburi. It's too far away from the civilization. It's far. Well, yeah, it's take you like a long time to get to the center of Bangkok, you know. All these tourist attraction places, and the office building, business, restaurant, everything is here in the Sukhumvit area. It in that part of the place, well, I don't say that it's bad, it's nice. It depends on where you work, or if you work from home, then yeah, you can stay in those area. It's cheaper, of course. And in across the Chao Phraya River, there is this icon Siam shopping mall, that brand new shopping mall. I think it's like 1 and 2 years old. So yeah, they have like local market, and yeah, local people mainly live over there, and foreigner don't really know about that area.
Yeah,
Mm.
actually, I used to stay. This is my Airbnb days, guys. I used to stay in the neighborhood near the shopping center, Icon Siam. Actually, I could actually walk to
Uh-huh.
Icon Siam. I would
Yeah,
say,
that's a nice area.
yeah, it's a nice area. It was quite a lot of
Mhm.
foreigners lived right there beside the river. You know, I know quite a lot
Mhm.
of people, but as you go deeper in inside, then obviously a lot less foreigners live there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd say it's not as busy as Sukhumvit, for example. But it's. I guess if you're just like working on your computer all day or something like that, it
Mm.
would be all right.
Yeah, we can keep in mind and make a video about that.
Yeah, actually, before the lockdown, we were supposed to do some videos of some of these areas, right? But
Mm-hmm.
we actually have it scripted out and everything already. But the lockdown started, and then we weren't able to actually get those videos done. So, when things open up back again, we're gonna cover that area for sure. Those areas for sure. Okay, I think
Mm-hmm.
we have one more
Yeah.
question. Yeah. About
Ah,
escaping Bangkok. This was one of your first videos that you did. Um,
right.
this is a fun video. I think everybody liked this video.
Everybody love my hometown. Love
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Where is this? Where is this? What province is this?
In Chayapum province is my mom's hometown.
Is it in
Chayapum
the
in
north or
northeast. Yeah,
northeast? It's in Eastern,
northeastern
right? Oh,
in.
not Eastern. Yeah,
Yes, yes. No, it is
it
in
is
eastern
Eastern.
area.
Okay.
Yes, of course. With the
Okay.
buffalo, yes. Eastern
Okay.
area. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the only area that has this buffalo rice field,
Oh, they
and yeah.
actually use the buffalo, or they don't really use buffalo again to do it.
No, they don't use that anymore for pouring, for prepare the ground before putting the rice seed. But now they have a machine to do it.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting thing why I put this question here, because these Elm Invest and Piggy Puggy, or why what Piggy Puggy? Oh my God! Bye Bye Buffalo and Hello Cow. I love those. I
Ah,
loved it when you said those two things as well. And I did ask you about. I love Bye Bye Buffalo, the phrase so much. I was saying, why don't we use it at the end of every video? Like Bye
mm.
Bye Buffaloes. And you
It's so
said you
weird.
said no, and I said, why? It's such a wonderful thing to say. We could think of our audience
Oops.
as buffaloes. But then you
You
got to
don't know
explain.
the.
You got to
Mm.
explain and explain really why.
You don't know the meaning behind this word. Thai people, when you going to uh, tell somebody that, bad word, like, okay, let me just say it right. When you got angry and you said it into the people face, say that, fuck you, whatever, then yeah, we also say buffalo word to other. But In Thai, buffalo in Thai is kwai. Mm. Can you pronounce it, Eric?
Why?
Kwai. Yeah,
Why?
like kwai is like fuck you, like you know. Yeah, kwai. Like make it sound angry, like
Why?
kwai.
Why?
Oh my god!
Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said right.
I hope the neighbors didn't hear me.
Yeah, you said right. So if you say bye bye buffalo, it means like bye bye kwai. Bye
Like,
bye fucker.
bye bye fuckers. Oh my god, that would have been horrible
Oh
to see in the
no.
end of videos.
No. I know, right? That's
The
why I said
difference in
no. I'm
culture.
not gonna say it.
But it sounds nice. Bye bye buffaloes. It sounds like funny, friendly. Everyone loves a buffalo. I mean, they're so
Oh, because
lovely. They're
because
so
I said
beautiful
it from.
creatures.
I know.
Mhm.
Or maybe
Anyway,
the buffalo looks stupid. So as the young kids, we just say that quite to to other friends.
oh, poor buffaloes. Oh my God.
Yeah, poor buffalo.
Uh, anyway, we have come to the end again, Charlie.
Okay. Yeah, that was fun, right?
Yeah, it was
Bye
another
bye,
fun
buffalo.
one.
Oh no.
I remember you can't say that.
And the buffalo and the cow are different animal though.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I love, you know what I love? I love the
Um,
water buffaloes, the special one with the kind of gray skin and the horns
you
that
can
can go
ride
back.
them.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
I've seen some buffalo races in Thailand online. People race these buffaloes. It's amazing. I love these animals. Oh my gosh.
They were used as a vehicle when my mom was young to ride, the buffalo to another villages,
Hmm.
like a riding a bicycle one, because there was no car, there was no bicycle, so people use the buffalo to commute, to travel to places.
A buffalo to commute. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it take
Amazing.
them like a year to
Okay,
travel.
Charlie, though. We'll
Okay,
end it on
sure.
that note. Bye bye. Bye bye, cows.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Carl. All right, guys. So, thank you for watching our video. And if you like, please share. And also, don't forget to like the video as well. And also, subscribe to Bun Smile. All right. I have to say, me and Eric have to say goodbye for now. And see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Bye bye.
What are you waiting for?
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 Yes, correct. What are you waiting for? The world may not be in a great shape right now, but it's very possible to come to Thailand. It's actually easier to live in Thailand for a longer time than it was before. With One Smile can get you the right long-term visa, find a perfect house, open the local bank account, or even open the business here. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or go to bansmile.com and get started.